morning, everyone. This is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a very decorative puzzle by Rodrigo Mahu called The Ugly Skull. And you can kind of see why. This is a puzzle that I was sent probably about 2 weeks ago, and I'm not sure if it's a new puzzle. It's definitely one that he's had up on Logic Masters Germany, and has had quite a few solves. I have not attempted this puzzle. I am just jumping straight into this one because it looked kind of special and I wanted to give this one a shot. I think the only other thing to mention is the Save the Galaxy puzzle adventure is still running and will be running until 12:30 p.m. GMT on the 25th of February if you want to be in to win the prize. So feel free to give that a shot. All the details below. And if you are too late for that, then please go to the details below, download the pack, and give it a shot anyway. The feedback has been amazing. I am getting many entrants a day, providing just phenomenal feedback. I am just blown away by how overwhelming the feedback is. So yeah. But onto this puzzle, there'll be a link to this below as well. The Ugly Skull. We've only got 3 rules in effect. Normal Sudoku rules. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We have these ugly thermos. Along thermos, digits must strictly increase from the bulb to the tip. So this cell will be higher than this cell will be higher than this one, etc., etc. And we have ratio pairs, which means that cells separated by a black dot must be in a 1 to 2 ratio. Not all dots are given. That's it. This is solvable. Let's give it a shot. Those are 8-cell long thermos. I have to pencil mark those. So these are going to be 1, 2. These are going to be 2, 3. I'm getting pairs out of this. These are going to be 3, 4. These are going to be 4, 5. These are going to be 5, 6. These are going to be 6, 7. These are going to be 7, 8. And these are going to be 8, 9. So there's not only pairs in the rows for that, but because they're lined up, one of these must be a 1. So one of these is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 to 8, and one of these is going to go 2 to 9. There is no other choice. So that means that one of these 1, 2, 3, or 2, 3, 4. One of these has to be a 2, one of these has to be a 3, one of these has to be a 4, one of these has to be a 5, one of these has to be a 6. So, for example, I can say right here that this cannot be 3, 6. This is 1, 2, 4, 8. And I can say the same here. This is 1, 2, 4, 8. Now, I'm not looking any further than that. I'm just thinking out loud. In here, I can't use 1 or 2, and these are ratio dots on thermos. So I can't use 1, 2. I can't use 2, 4. I can use 4, 8, or I can use 3, 6. That's it. So these are 3, 4, 6, 8, and I've got another set of pairs. So these are now incredibly constrained. Well, 9 has to go up here. So 9 is in one of those 3. I'm actually going to put this quintuple in because this is, well, actually 1 has to go into one of those 2. 2, this is a 1, 2 pair because I can't put 2 in here or in here, and I can't put 2 that far along a thermo either. This is a 1, 2 pair, which means this is a triple and it has to go in order. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Okay, that's kind of cute. Now, so doesn't apply as much pressure up there as I would like. So these are quads now. So these are, that's 6, 7, 8, 9. but I can't put 7 in those cells. So 7 is in the... I really don't want to pencil mark that far across boxes, do I? Maybe... let's see if I can figure out more logic before I start putting in all of these quads. I mean, I normally am a fan of quads, as everyone who watches my channels knows, but I'm going to see if I can narrow something else down. Although nothing's jumping out at me. So 9 can't go there, there, or there. Or there. That's an 8-9 pair. This is a 9. So this 9 is knocking 9 out of all of those. Those two 9s were knocking 9 out of all of those, and I can't put 9 not at the end of a thermo. Can't put 9 not at the end of a thermo. That's a 9. Okay, so that's something. 8 can't go here or here. So 8 has to go in this top row as well. So that becomes an 8. Now, 7 can't go in here. But 7 can go in any of those 3, I think. Huh. I'm wondering what pressure these pairs are putting on these thermos. Particularly this one, because that cell sees 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now 2 is irrelevant, but 3, 4, 5, and 6 is. And that one sees 8. So I'm going to put my normal trick in here. So that one, it can be 9. That one can be 8. That one can't be 7. But it can be 6. And that one can be 5. Now, that doesn't look particularly great. So, but when I start putting... So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, as far as I can tell. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is not great. But this one can't be 3, can't be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6. This is 7 or 8. So this is 8 or 9, and it can't be 8 because 8 must be in one of those two. Because if this starts 1, it goes all the way up to 8 here, and if this starts 2, then this is an 8. This is a 9. So this is an 8. This is a 7. This is a 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Taking 8 out of those. 4 comes out of those, so 8 comes out of those. This becomes a 1, 2. This is now an 8 because of that 7. That was nice. I think the trick for that was seeing that this cell saw a lot of stuff. Possibly this one had as much effect, but I didn't notice it as quickly. So this can't be a 4. So 5 is in one of those two. Six. I kind of want to look at this thermo now, don't I? So I'm going to do my normal trick again. That's 9. That can't be 8. Can't be 7. Can be 6. This can be 5. This can be 4. This is probably an inefficient way of doing it, but, you know, if you're having fun solving puzzles, what does efficiency matter? 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be 3, 4, 5, so this is 6, meaning this has to be 7, 8, or 9, so it's 8 or 9. So that takes 6 out of there, which takes 5 out of there, which means this now has to be the 5 because one of those two had to be the 5. Okay. So what are these? These are 1, 7, 8, and 9. Well, that's not 8 or 9. And it's not 7, because if this was a 7, that would have to be an 8 or a 9, and it can't be. So that's the 1. So I can take the 1 out of those. That's now a 7, so I can take the 7 out of there, and I've got an 8, 9 pair. That 8 looks across, making that a 9, and that becomes an 8. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's not a 4. So 4 is in one of those two. These are 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's not a 1 or a 2 or a 4. That's a 3. So 3 comes out of all of those. This is a 1, 2, 4. This becomes a 3. Puts 3 up there. That can't be a 2. And that's been staring me in the face for a while. This is a 2, this is a 1, and this cell right there decides to pack up and move to a different country because it can't exist in this grid anymore and it feels very, very unwelcome. So this is not a 2. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And that 9 makes that a 7 and that a 9. This is a triple, and it might be a useful triple because I've got the 1, 2 in the row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This can't be a 7 or an 8, so this is a 6. So I can take the 6 out of there, and that puts some pressure on... Actually, this is just a 1, 2, 3, 4 now, isn't it? So these are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that puts almost no pressure on that cell. One of those is a 9, and it can't be that one. So that's the 9, and this becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4. I now have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple in the row. There'll be something I'm missing, but I'm making progress and having fun, so who cares? So this is 6, 7, and 8. So that is a 6. Push the right button, which makes this an 8. This becomes the 4, this finally becomes a 3, and this finally becomes a 6. That 8 makes that a 7, and that an 8. The 3 looks up, meaning that is not a 3, this is a 4 or a 5. I don't normally become this digit blind when I am solving without colouring, but I'm definitely... something weird is happening. I actually think I'm just having a migraine warning, but I should be able to finish this puzzle. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 5 and this is a 6. What goes between 6 and 8? I think that might be a 7. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. The only place left for a 5 in this box is right there. So this has to be 1, 2, or 4. I'm a little bit worried about resolving these 1, 2s, 3s, and 4s at the moment. So 6, I've got to put a 5 somewhere up here. What am I missing over here? It's 1, 2, 3, and 4, isn't it? So there's a 3 over here. That's 3. Actually, that's a 3-4 pair because I've got a 1-2. So these are 1 and 2. So that's a 2, that's a 1. 2 now goes into one of those two, takes 1 out of those. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is a 4. Puts 4 down here. No, it doesn't. I've got the 4. What am I talking about? This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 8, and 9. I can't put 8 there. I can't put 9 there. I can't put 5 there. This has not progressed me anywhere. 1, 5, and 9 go over here. Okay, what? All of the thermos are done. So what am I missing? It'll be a simple Sudoku trick. So what is this quad? It is 2, 3, 4, 5. 9. So I need to put 6 and 9 down here. So 9 is down here, 6 is down here. This is 1, 5, and 9. Without that being 9. 5, 6, 7, and 8 go in here. So this is a 5, 6. That 4 takes 4 out of those. Should have seen that earlier if I missed something else like this. There's a 1 in here, there's a 2 in here. Is that going to cause me a problem? If there's a 4 in here, there must be a 2 in here. So there is no 2 there, so there is a 2 there. Okay, that's probably what I was missing, which makes this a 3, which means this is not a 2 or a 3, it's a 4. It takes 4 out of there. It also takes 3 out of there. This is a 1-2 pair. That is a 1-2 pair, which makes this a 4, which takes 4 out of those and that. This is a 1-2 pair, so this becomes a 3. This is not 3. 1-2 makes this 4, which actually makes that 2, which makes that 1, which makes that 2, which makes that 1, which makes that 2, which makes that 1. This is now a 5 because of the 1 in box 6, which makes this 9, 8, 5, 6, 1. Only place left for a 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So this is 7 and 8. The 7 makes this 6 and 7. This 1 makes this 2 and this 1, which makes this 2 and this 1. The 4 in box 6 makes this a 3. So this is a 4 and this is a 3. There is no 3 here anymore, so this is a 4, 5. This 4 makes this a 5. I put a 4 at the end of the thermo, and the ugly skull has been completely covered in digits, and I'm not going to say it's not still ugly, but it is definitely solved. Wow, that was a lot of fun. Nice, good. That was actually a puzzle that introduced you to some fun thermo tricks. Well, thank you, Rodrigo, for that one. That was good. And I hope everyone enjoyed the puzzle. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And whether it's with this, with Save the Galaxy, or any of the other amazing puzzles you can find either in my back catalogue, on the Cracking the Cryptic Discord archive, on Logic Masters Germany, by watching Ranks, by watching Zetamath, by watching Scott Stroh-Sal, by anywhere on the internet. Ashish's channel, the Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles channel. Lots of puzzles out there in the world. Go find some. and good luck with your solving.